In this video, I'm going to show how to caulk a concrete joint to keep water out of it during the winter and freezing, causing heaving in the concrete. So this is our joint right here. As you can see, it's where the deck stairs come down and settles on this pad and then transitions into a patio. What we want to do is fill this crack here with caulking so water does not get into it, causing problematic issues during the winter freeze and thaw. The materials needed for this job, pretty minimal. Caulk gun, I have some self-leveling Loctite concrete caulking, painter's tape, and some backer rod. The backer rod size I'm using is medium. You can get that at any big box store. So here's a better look at the backer rod. As I mentioned, this is medium sized for gaps up to 1/2 inch. You can get this in a variety of length sizes, but it's just essentially a foam piece that you're going to be tucking into the concrete to prevent a backer for that caulking to sit. Okay, so the first step is getting this backer rod tucked into the crack. As I mentioned, this is self-leveling, so anywhere where there is a gap, it will just continue to fall. So it's important to have a good backing in there. I actually have a wooden shim here, or a composite shim, and I'm using that to work this in to the crack. You can use a flat screwdriver as well, although it does kind of stab through. So I found a composite shim in my shop, so I'm just using that to work it through the crack. So as you can see, I'm just going, pushing down, and it's filling that void. So I'm just gonna work my way all the way down, and then we'll be ready for the next step. All right, we got all that tucked in there. As you can see, it's just filling that void down into the cracks. There still is a little dimple there that'll be good for that caulking to sit in. So the next step will be to apply painter's tape on each side so you don't get caulking anywhere where you do not want it. All right, painter's tape is now applied. As you can see, left a little gap. And again, that painter's tape is just to prevent any caulking from getting anywhere where you don't want it. Here is the product that I'm using. It's Loctite concrete self-leveling. It's a concrete gray in color. So we will start getting that in there and getting it set up. Okay, we got our caulk gun all loaded up. I'll start up here at the top side, and I'm just gonna work my way down, applying generously and just filling that void. So as you can see, all the caulking is now in place. It's self-leveling, so once you put it in there, it's going to fill any low spot. So we got our first pass done. That should do it. We'll let it sit for a while to dry before we pull that tape. But for now, we'll just sit and wait a little bit. This has been drying for about an hour now, and the final step that we're going to do to help blend that in to the natural concrete look is we're going to sprinkle some sand on it. So I have a small container of sand here, and I'm simply going to take this, grab a pinch of it here, and I'm just going to kind of go over that caulking with it. And what that's going to do is that'll help blend in that caulking to the natural sidewalk color. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to fill that, and I'll show you the end result when I'm done. Now that I have all the sand sprinkled onto the caulk joint, you can see it blends in with that sidewalk really well. So that's it. I'm going to continue to let this dry. It'll probably take about 4 hours to be completely dry, and then I'll pull that painter's tape off. So this is a good way to prevent your concrete from heaving, causing you future problems. So let me know if this video helped. Please leave a comment below.